Police reported ahead.
No, it's not fog or rain. It's just gloomy, and then my lens of my camera is probably a little foggy. Better watch out for those popo. What are they gonna do to me? It is cloudy outside. I think it's because I think the lens of my camera is just foggy. Can't do nothing about it though. Oh yeah. Waze. That's my map thing on. It was probably a police officer that was spotted a long time ago. It was just never took off the map. Well, if it was just starting off for Lyft.
Estimated time in traffic, 7 minutes.
That's an I have to well, I'm just starting off trying to do Lyft, but I gotta turn around and come back home here in just like 2 or 3 hours, but to pick up Emily. But a passenger yesterday, an old man, left his cane in the car, and I have to take it back to him. So he lives over in Fort Worth off of 30. So I have to Lyft is charging $20 to the person for me to give it to them. And the $20 goes to me, but it doesn't really go to me because it's just going to go toward paying the car rental for the week. So, but I still have to bring it to them. Hey, Webb. Thank you. I don't know how to answer that to be, if you're still on here. I don't know how to answer that, to be honest. Because not everything is good. Yeah, I'm really in a really tight spot because I'm 2 days ago my rent was due, and I don't have rent money, and my electric bill is due. I have an extension until like the 10th of December before it gets cut off, but I don't have the money for either. So, and I'm driving the Lyft, driving for Lyft, but I'm not making any money for that much with Lyft because it's a rental car, so everything goes into the rental car. But I have to drive it because the van's broke down at home and it won't start. So the only thing I'm making money with is right now is DoorDash, which is usually about $60 a day, maybe a little bit more sometimes. Plus, I got I found out that someone was using my Social Security number and got them a job in Tennessee, and they were making $900 paychecks. So I had to go to the police department.
Watch out. Vehicle on shoulder ahead.
I had to go to the police department and give them the information that they gave me about it to do a report, and I had to get all this information collected and to send to them, and I had to put a freeze on all three of my credit, like Experian, Equifax, that TransUnion, whatever it is, all those. I had to put a freeze on all those, and just a big hassle of everything. Here it is Friday. I still don't have my car payment up for the rental car. I think I've only made like $90 for the whole week because of so much stuff going on. So it's like, I'm kind of stuck, between of what to do, because, I need to make income. I need to make income to pay rent and utilities. But I can't make the income because I'm having to drive for the Lyft to have a car and to try to make money. But I'm barely making any like drives, and then when I do, they're very low pay. And then you do DoorDash, but that doesn't really pay that much. So if I had my own good working vehicle with good gas mileage, then everything would probably be okay, I would think. Because I know at least I make throughout the weeks. I know I've done at least $400 a week. Because I make the $400 car payments a week. So I don't know what's going to happen. And then we're at the house, and I'm having to do the driving, and of course Sue can't really. I mean, she can do some things, but but she can't really do too much, and no one else will help to pack things up. Tim, talking to Anna, if Anna's on here, Tim, he comes over. He's been coming over and helping out a little bit. He helps Sue wash dishes and do some other things, and he's over there now. So he's over there he kind of helps out, but no one else that is there will help out do anything. They say they will, but they don't. They just but we have all kinds of boxes, and because we don't know what's going to happen. And to be honest, because we don't have any funds. I mean, if we did get kicked out, We don't have no place to go. So I'm in a really tight spot. Even if, in the car, it has a lot of things, the van has a lot of things wrong with it. It needs inner and outer tie rods. Heater, right now it's winter time, so the heater needs to be fixed. So it's calling me.